All right, so you're planning a trip to Disneyland. You know the rides are going to be amazing. But let's be honest, the food is half the magic, right? Today, we are on a mission to find the absolute perfect sit-down dinner for two. Let's get into it.
So, what's the secret sauce? What really makes a Disney date something you'll remember forever? Is it the fireworks? That perfect castle selfie? Or is it something a little different?
We think it's that one special meal. You know the one you're still talking about years later, the one that takes a really fun day at the park and just locks it in as one of those core memories you share.
And look, when you talk about unforgettable dining at Disneyland, there's one name that just always comes up first. Blue Bayou. This place is an absolute legend. But maybe not for the reason you think. Its number one strength, as so-called Disney Dad puts it, is that it has the best ambiance in the entire resort. Hands down. I mean, you're literally dining under a forever twilight sky inside the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. You've got fireflies twinkling and the boats are just silently drifting by. It is pure, unfiltered magic. But, and this is a big but, here's the catch. Theme Seekers hits on the restaurant's main conflict. While the atmosphere is a 10 out of 10, the food, well, it often doesn't quite live up to that super high price tag. You're paying for that incredible location, but for pure food quality, our sources say you might want to keep listening.
Which brings us to a major showdown right in the heart of Disneyland Park. This is a battle between two top-tier restaurants, each one with a super passionate fan base and a totally different vibe.
So first up, we've got Carnation Cafe right on Main Street, USA. For the true Disneyland fans out there, this is basically a pilgrimage. It's this incredibly charming, nostalgic spot where you can almost feel Walt Disney himself sitting out on the patio, just enjoying a meal.
Now, you might be surprised what sent this spot rocketing to the top of SoCal Disney Dad's list. It's two simple words: Mickey Waffles. He says the recipe they use here is, and I'm quoting, head and shoulders above any other version, even the ones at Disney World. And you know that's some serious praise.
And its rival, the fantastic Café Orleans. This was Theme Seeker's number one pick, and for good reason. It just perfectly captures that lively, fun, vibrant feel of the French Quarter. The menu is amazing, and the patio is one of the best spots in the park for people watching.
And oh boy, this place has a superstar on its menu, the Monte Cristo. This thing is infamous. It's a ham, turkey, and Swiss sandwich that's been battered, deep-fried till it's golden, and then dusted with powdered sugar. It's an absolute icon, and a serious contender for the best single thing you can eat in the entire resort.
Okay, so let's break it down. How do you choose between these two? It's pretty simple, really. Are you craving that classic, nostalgic Disneyland vibe with some delicious, comforting food? You're going to want Carnation Cafe. Or are you looking for a bit more of a culinary adventure with a really lively, fun atmosphere? Then Café Orleans is definitely your spot. All right, let's switch gears and hop over to Disney California Adventure, because over there, one restaurant completely dominates the conversation when it comes to a modern, immersive date night, Lamplight Lounge. Now, let's be real. According to Mammoth Club, this is the single hardest reservation to get in the entire park. The popularity is just off the charts, and honestly, it makes sense. This isn't just a place to eat, it's an attraction all by itself. You guys, the level of detail in here is wow. You're totally surrounded by the history of Pixar. There's a chandelier made out of concept art sketches. The coasters have unique character drawings. There's a not-so-secret drink menu you can find online. And there are even little models of characters built right into the booths. It's like you're dining inside the animation studio. So, we've seen the top contenders, but let's get practical for a minute. These places are incredibly popular, so getting a table can be, well, a challenge. So what do you do if you can't snag that perfect reservation ahead of time? Okay, so what if you can't get that dream reservation? Don't panic, you've got options. First thing to know, dining reservations open up 60 days in advance, usually right at 6 a.m. Pacific time, so you gotta set an alarm. But if you miss out, make sure you check the Disneyland app on the day of your visit for the mobile walk-up list. You might just get lucky. And specifically for Lamplight Lounge, remember, the upstairs boardwalk dining area is for walk-ups only. And yes, you can still get their famous lobster nachos up there. And hey, if you're just dying for that Monte Cristo, you can often find a smaller, snack-sized version at the Royal Street Veranda right nearby, no reservation required. So at the end of the day, it all comes down to one simple question. What kind of date night are you looking for? If it's all about pure romantic atmosphere and nothing else matters, Blue Bayou is unbeatable.
If you're after that nostalgic comfort, it's Carnation Cafe. And for bold flavors and a really fun, vibrant experience, your choice is between Cafe Orleans and Lamplight Lounge.
So as you're making those plans, don't just think about what you want to eat. Think about the memory you two want to create together. Because the right meal, it isn't just food, it's a part of your story. So what story is your dinner going to tell?